What is going on, everyone? My name's Boit, and I'm back with some more Age of Mythology. The Titans action spawning in the right side of the map in the blue color, playing as Zeus. His name is Pamira, also known as PegasusRush. Yes, his opponent today. The Boit lookalike competition winner for the past 3 years running. See what I did there? Anyways, his name is Suppe, and he's playing Thor. I do encourage you guys to go and check his stream out and tell you if the judges got it right or wrong, though. Anyways, we've got a relic up here, which is the Wedget Eye, negative 10% on the stuff, and all the good stuff happens there. Very, very good. Alrighty then. Moving onwards and upwards. Thor versus Zeus. I think, and I could be wrong about this, I think this matchup is slightly Thor favored. Now, hear me out. The reason this matchup is slightly Thor favored, as opposed to like the Zeus-Odin matchup, which I think if... oh, there was a big host there. Thank you by Yukieti as well. Thank you. Let me give you a shout out. I don't think I've seen you before. S-O. Wait, do I have to exclaim S-O? I can't remember. That didn't work. Oh, it doesn't work. Whatever. I tried. Someone else do it. Anyways. What were we saying? So, the Thor in this matchup, I think, is slightly favored over, say, Odin. And the reason for this is because of Forseti. So, Odin already has a fun time against Zeus going Herser, throwing Axeman. But the point is that you can go Herser throwing Axeman with Zeus, with Thor, and get access to Hall of Thanes as well. And I don't think Suppe likes doing that just yet. I don't think he's really played with it very much, and it doesn't fit his style as much as Freya does. But it's incredibly strong, and we'll see if it's something that he's going to go for here in this game. We've got PegasusRush moving forward into the middle of the map. I'm interested to see what PegasusRush goes for here. Now, we have been seeing a lot of games that Zeus players have been playing going Athena against Thor or Odin and simply just falling flat against Skadi, or just like the Frost, basically. So a lot of Zeus players are opting to not go Athena most of the time unless they see like a ridiculously open gold mine. This is not such gold mine that is ridiculously open. It might seem that way, but with a forest here, there's not a lot of ways through this. The building protection on this gold mine is going to be completely fine. So what we have been seeing by Zeus players is the strategy Hoplite Centaur, as Suppe is going to pause the game, allowing me enough time to describe what makes Centaur Hoplite strong. So Centaur Hoplite is essentially the same as Hoplite Toxotes, in that you can really only afford one temple, one military academy at the start, but you get less units by a little bit. So Toxotes would be a bit better. But the Centaur are very, very good at sniping enemy units and sniping enemy villages. So you can get a lot of value out of those Centaur in this game. So we are actually seeing Suppe go through Forseti here, which I absolutely love, I absolutely adore. I think this is exactly the correct play here for Thor players on this map. And we'll see if it works out for him or not. Relics on this map, we've got the Ring of Nibelung. This one is 18 free gold per minute. And it also says, there's a little note here for you Hades enthusiasts out there. Do not get this relic after you have researched Vault of Erebus. Otherwise, your gold income will decrease instead of increase. The other way around is fine. So, relic in the temple first, Vault of Erebus second. Big brain. Relic up here is the Wedget Eye. I think we already saw that. Anyways, apparently we've got some stupid hotkeys or something that I don't know what he's talking about. And we'll just keep going. So yes, if you do want to inflict severe pain onto your Hades opponent, if they have the Vault of Erebus and the Ring of Nibelung, you can kill their temple. That will slow down their gold income. They'll want to put the Ring of Nibelung back in if they don't realize this little trick. Completely make it useless for them. Anyways, still no advance time here from PegasusRush advancing. Kind of late here, it looks like. He's got one more villager. I know it's probably going to be about right. He does have his villagers jumping over here onto the goat, and it is looking like we probably are going to be seeing Hermes here. Otherwise, he'd go elsewhere with these villagers, it seems, with 4 villagers forward here. And we'll see how it's all going to go. And there's the Jason. And wants a Jason out nice and early to get some pressure in. This Jason here is pretty strong. I don't know how much I'm in love with early Jasons with Zeus. Like sometimes you can be really annoying, but for the most part, it's like I feel like advancing faster is just that little bit better. So we do see the relic getting grabbed here by Soup, wanting to get those cheaper trolls out because that's what he's doing. And we are actually indeed seeing Athena coming through for PegasusRush. And he's going to leave villagers off of this gold mine. And he's simply just going Athena. I think this is going to be super interesting. The food situation is fairly good here. PegasusRush doesn't have to use Bolt, so the immediate troll is not going to do all too much. We do see the Jason going after Geir Fire Grower here. And he's going to retreat away. And here's the thing. Nice bolt onto the Hearser. But the thing is, if you use the bolt on the Hearser, that's no bolt on a potential Frost Giant. So this is kind of... I want to say this is kind of all in, but it's not. But it is. Do you know what I'm saying? It kind of is, but it's not. As PegasusRush just about to hit the classical age here, he is a little bit late, so we might actually have to throw down 3 military buildings as the military academy is going to be coming up. The village is going to come over here to start shanking Solvi Berghacker before the Minotaur comes in to help out as well. Just 1 military academy coming up. I think he should be having an archery range fairly soon. There it is. As the Hearser are going to be putting a good amount of pressure onto this location. We should see that Odysseus going to come through and clean this up very, very nicely. The villager does get sniped there. Nice play from Soup to be able to do that, but no micro from Soup to counter the Minotaur there, as he does manage to take down that lone Hearser, that lone raiding cavalry. But this Hearser is doing a ton of damage over here. But the Hearser does fall. The Minotaur is 12 HP here. This Hearser 4.2 speed is not going to be able to catch the Minotaur, and this could mean a restoration. Oh no, he doesn't run it anymore. Oh, I thought maybe he was going to be able to do something with that one there. The Hoplite should be able to chase this down and kill that one off. A villager maybe falling here as well. Going to be very, very close. We see the Odysseus going after the troll. The raiding cavalry does manage to come over here and will end up finishing off that lone villager. Very, very nice pressure thus far from Soup as he is making it look easy here with the raiding cavalry Hearser throwing Axeman army composition. Still no restoration coming through. We've got 39 population for Soup to 30 population for PegasusRush. As this Hoplite falling, this Toxotes falling as well. There's very, very few units in here. The Odysseus doing some good damage, but it's looking like too little too late. He needs... PegasusRush should have thrown down 2 archery ranges here for sure, but the raiding cavalry are going to snipe down this here. We see the restoration coming in, as that's going to mean that PegasusRush going to force Soup back, but Soup should keep fighting here. He's got the population advantage by 10. Definitely enough to continue on this location. The Odysseus back up to full HP as these units are continuing to gather the zebra in here as well. And Soup wants to continue this pressure, does not want to retreat back to his home base or do anything of that sort here, as the Hoplites still trying to fight. The villagers getting pulled off of their food, trying to fight this villager very, very low. Going to try and make a run for the home base, it seems. 6 HP, it would be worth it to run, but not going to happen just yet. Returning back over onto the food, being a little bit risky here. The Toxotes have started to come out. PegasusRush still with a lot of resources in the bank. This is... honestly, this is because PegasusRush is not adapting to the fact that he went for a 4:45 advance time instead of a instead of a 4:30 advance time or even a 4:15 advance time. That's why these units aren't training. That's why he's got these idle, or this excess resources, because he normally has this build kind of down to a bit of a science in that everything stays very, very low, but not in this occasion here. As now we see the Toxotes are out. There's no more restoration, but PegasusRush is very good at controlling his Toxotes here. He comes in, he snipes a couple of units. The hoplites are in here. They're going to be very, very strong against this. Nice micro from PegasusRush to target down those throwing axemen. And you can see that he is actually getting pushed back here, though, even after taking down all those throwing axemen. These hoplites, there's just not enough here. 43 population to 59, as Soup does manage to take this game very, very quickly here. 8 minutes and 10 seconds in. Thor massacre here against the Zeus. I do have to say that I feel like if PegasusRush had thrown down an extra archery range, he probably would have been fine here to continue and not have to waste his restoration and maybe be in a good position. But he didn't do it. Easy win for Soup. If you guys enjoyed this game, please consider hitting the follow on the Twitch. If you're on the YouTubes, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next one.